Hi everybody, welcome back to Tucson Media Partners Partner Profiles. I'm Brett Fera here, and I'm excited to be alongside my friend and colleague, Alfonso Dancil. How are you, Alfonso?
Good, Brett. How are you this morning?
Thanks for being here today. Alfonso is a multimedia advertising specialist. He focuses on our English and Spanish language advertising out here in the community in Tucson. And so I'm going to throw a couple questions at you. We're going to learn a little bit about you and about how you serve your clients. So,
let's do it.
First question I always like to start with is, what was the first job you ever held? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that takes me back to high school. Right out of high school, during high school, I worked as a carryout at El Rancho supermarket on Speedway and Country Club. Loved the job. I actually was able to, because they had multiple locations then, move up into do registers and stocking. Alcon, I did some stocking at night. Loved it. It was good. It was a chance to really get me incorporated with people. You know, their likes, what they wanted was, so yeah. That was my first job, to learn how to work with the people.
Well, and fast forward to now, your role now is entirely dealing with people, both your colleagues here, but also those in the community. Tell us a little bit about your role and what you do here for the Daily Star and for Tucson Media Partners.
Well, I've been working here about 11 years now. Going in October, it'll be 11 years. I've actually been able to learn and be proud of it. Actually, I'm employed by the Arizona Daily Star, but I work for my clients. I work for them, and I tell them that. I tell them, I'm working for you. It's to your advantage. You're not paying for me. You're not giving me any benefits, but I'm helping you to grow.
I was going to ask at some point in this a question about, the best marketing wisdom or advice you've heard throughout your career, but it sounds like that's it. The whole part about you work for your clients, like that's a great piece right there.
Well, they grow trust in you because you've actually been truthful with them. You've not led them into buying something that's not going to work for them.
Right.
When I talk to them, find out what they want, and I try to give them exactly that to help them grow. So, yeah, they trust me. They buy, I like to say they're buying me. They're buying Arizona Daily Star because what I do for them.
Well, and what you do for them also is you're able to incorporate the entire community. You are able to work with them on multilingual opportunities too. Share that with us and how that works and what we have as Tucson Media Partners to offer, and you're able to get that in front of the clients that need to specialize in those areas.
Well, with us actually growing with the times, going into such a digital market, going into the This is Tucson newsletters, Estrella, the Estrella.com, Tucson.com, we have so much to offer them. So whatever they need, whether it be in English and Spanish, print and digital, print and Facebook, I know how to offer that to them. And I know what's going to work for them.
Is there, over the last 11 years, is there an experience you can think of that you really hold on to as a moment you're proud of in terms of getting to work with clients or your colleagues, or a great compliment you've received from a client in your role here?
I can't think of just one. Again, I guess it's basically, I take it sometimes when I meet a client, they've got a real tall wall and they're not going to let me in. And my gratitude for myself is to be able to knock that wall down, get them to believe in me, get them to believe in our company, our advertising, what we can deliver. So there's not one, but I can think of a couple that, in fact, there was one, when I went in cold call, he says, get out of here, I don't want to see you no more. So I took that as a challenge. So I would just keep by dropping by, didn't have anything
the
in my
only
hand.
time you don't do what the client says. No, I'm kidding.
But I didn't, I walked in with absolutely nothing in my hand and just wanted to say hi, how you doing, what you're doing. I see you've got some open bays there. Is that something you've been experiencing? I'd like to help you fill those bays. Right.
So you're a Tucson native. You've lived here your whole life?
All my life, 73 years.
So it's toward the end of summer right now. I'm going to get back to you a little bit here. It's toward the end of summer, but Saturday in the summer, where can I find you, Alfonso, here in Tucson? What are you doing on the perfect Saturday?
On a perfect Saturday, usually at my favorite Mexican food restaurant in Minidito.
Oh, of course, everybody's.
If I'm not there, I'm usually in the backyard doing some landscaping and stuff like that. But it's, that's my favorite. That's where I go.
A lifetime in Tucson. Tell us why Tucson is home to you. Not just because you were born here, but I imagine you are here because it's important to you and it's your community.
Tucson is part of me. Like you say, I grew up here. I've learned it. I've watched it grow. But for me, it's still it's Tucson Pueblito. It's grown in mileage, but we still have that family connection here.
Thank you so much for being with us, Alfonso. I appreciate it. Alfonso Dancil, one of our multimedia advertising executives here at Tucson Media Partners. This is another partner profile. I'm Brett Fera. I would like to ask you to like and subscribe to our social channels here on YouTube, and check us out next time. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Brett.